going on, guys? Welcome to the podcast. I'm here with my two co-hosts, Cosmic and Woomy. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, cool. Now, today's topic, we'll be talking about, interesting things that happened at our church/temple, like all the shenanigans that we/our friends/our enemies did. Okay, now, I'm gonna start off with one of my stories. So, there's this big old room with like a bunch of boxes in it, and people call it the boxes, and like our temple sells stuff like food there, and so that's where they store all of like the non-perishable foods and like other things. So right, and we'd have to go to this like thing, and we just like talk about like God and stuff like that, and it was really boring. So one day my brother, and my brother's friend decided to sneak to not go, right? And we went to the boxes instead. And to get the layout of this, it's just a bunch of boxes everywhere and like huge, like this big industrial shelf. Like you know how like warehouses have those huge shelves?
Yeah.
Yeah, like those types of things. Like, anyways, so basically, we hid behind there's like a little bit of like a space behind it, like behind the all the boxes. So we hid behind that, right? And all the boxes had labels as to what was inside of them. So we'd like take like with our bare hands, we'd just like spend like 5 minutes digging into these boxes, like through the side of these boxes, like trying to open them, and just to like just for like that type. And once we finally get it, we just like open it and like just start eating the stuff inside. Like there'd be a lot of packets, so I mean like one packet isn't that big of a deal. We just like start eating the stuff inside. I told my brother this was really dumb and it was a horrible idea, but he was like, "Nah, it's fine. Doesn't matter." And then and that was one of the only times I listened to my younger brother. Okay. Anyone have any other stories?
I would like to make a comment.
Sure, go
or
ahead.
a story, I guess. Okay, so one time when I was in 3rd grade, Woomy knows what story I'm going to tell. One time when I was in 3rd grade, I was selected to be Mary for our church's nativity, since I go to church and not temple, and, Jesus. So I was selected to be Mary, and I was engaged to a random 6th grader who I had never talked to before. Anyway, I agreed, and we do the whole show, and the show went wrong in so many ways. For example, before we started the show, we decapitated Jesus and then superglued his head back on. And during the show, Joseph, aka the 6th grader that was pretending to be my husband, almost got crushed by a donkey.
A donkey, like a fake one, like that they
No,
like
real
a plastic one, or like an actual donkey.
They brought a real donkey because they thought that was a good idea for whatever reason.
They brought a real
Yeah.
donkey. Oh my.
Woomy was there, by the way.
That's a horrible idea. Yeah. Anyways, like to sidetrack, basically, at our temple we have peacocks. Believe it or not.
What?
Yeah, we have
What?
peacocks. Yeah, actually they're pretty cool. You know, they're chill. They just like vibe, doing their like
I'm
own thing.
sorry, what?
Yeah, they're just like they're
Wait,
in this
what?
like
You
they
can
just
ride peacock?
they just like they have this like little like shed thing that they live inside of, like that's basically their nest. And other than that, they just roam around like outside and stuff in the summer. And in the winter, they stay inside the shed because it's heated. And yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah.
Woomy, do you have a story?
Like, can you tell us about the time that you guys went to a swamp or something like that?
Oh yeah. So one of our activities, was this like near the end of the week?
This was near the end of the week at Sleepaway Camp.
Yeah, and one of our final activities was to go on a mud hike, and it wasn't really a hike, it was more of a swim sink death. Yeah, it wasn't really any hiking, you just walked there and then there was a swamp.
And then
luckily,
Woomy got baptized.
that was not in the same place.
It was near the same place.
Okay.
Ah.
Cool.
Yeah, and then everyone almost got pink eye.
How did everyone almost get pink eye? Was it because of the mud or like some
Yeah.
kid got infected or something?
We were throwing mud at each other.
Oh
Yeah.
god. That's
That
so
probably contributed to that factor.
that's a very bad thing. Not very sanitary. Okay. So anyways, yeah, I just remembered this one thing. Oh my god. When you said sleepaway camp. Okay, so we have these things basically like they're like this 3-day like sleepaway camp type of thing, but like instead of sleeping in the sometimes we sleep in the temple. No. We don't sleep in the temple cuz not just our temple, but we're the biggest temple in the northeast of the US. Okay? So we sleep so basically like we sleep in hotels and stuff, right? Like at this 3-day like sleepaway camp type of thing because like all around the northeast kids come to this like thing. It's called Shibir. Yeah, anyway, so while there, right, what happened was I was put with this kid. I was put with all the boys stay in what's it called? Like all the boys stay in like what's it called? There's a bunch of different rooms, right? In the hotel. I was the oldest in my what's it called group, but like there was like one like teenager dude who like basically like make sure like no one died and stuff. Like that was in charge, and yeah. But then like one of the right, I was in the room with like there's 2 beds, 4 other kids, but 3 other kids. It was me and 3 other kids, right? So I'm just vibing, right? On the first night, I'm just like, which bed do you like? Do you guys wanna share a bed? Like two of us were what was supposed to happen was 2 of us were supposed to share a bed and there's 2 beds, so 2 of us had to share a bed. So basically this one kid, right? I was like I was just like yeah, so we're deciding like which bed we want to sleep on, right? This one kid, right? He decides that okay, so I just like go on one of the beds, right? Like just like chilling, right? I'm just sitting on the bed. This kid, you know what he does? He freaking literally like jumps on me and knocks the wind out of me. I'm like, I'm like, dude, what the hell? What the heck, dude? Why? Why did you do that? What's wrong with you? Right? And then this other kid, right? He grabs my ears, right? Mind you, I'm still on the thing, right? I'm like trying to get this fat kid off of me, and then he grabs my ears and starts like pulling them like up and down and stuff, right? And he's like, monkey, monkey. And I'm like, dude, chill. And mind you, all of these kids, right, were in 5th grade. No, not 5th grade, 2019. So like 5th grade, yeah, 5th grade. Around that time, like around 5th grade-ish, right? And I'm like, dude, bruh. I'm at just like this point, I'm like, bro, I'm about to get beaten up or something, right? And then like all of a sudden, right, just like they just stop, like I'm like, dude, stop, right? And then they finally stop, and then like all of a sudden this one kid just decides that he doesn't want to sleep in the same bed as me, and then he just like sleeps on the there's like a chair in the hotel room, cause like there's always a chair. He just sleeps on the chair. I'm like, I'm confused, and now I'm confused. Until this day, I have no idea why they did that or what happened. Like, what the heck was that about?
Okay, I have a story to contribute. So, one time, me and Woomy and a bunch of other kids at church, we have these things called lock-ins where we like stay overnight at the church. Again, Woomy knows what I'm gonna say. So, one night, in 5th grade, we all decided that we were going to go to Sky Zone and then come back and sleep at the church. And this was around like midnight that we did this. So we're at Sky Zone. We're vibing at Sky Zone. We made a teenage boy cry because we beat him in dodgeball. That doesn't matter.
I
Came
did
back
that.
Oh, yes. Woomy did that. I'm sorry. So we go back to the church. Everything's fine. We sleep. It's good. We wake up the next morning, and everyone is awake and ready to go except Woomy.
I went
And
to sleep. It was like 7:30.
I know. So we brought a Nerf gun. Woomy brought a Nerf gun. So we took her Nerf gun and started shooting the bullets at her. And this one kid, there was a bullet like next to Woomy's head that he wanted to get, so he starts crawling to get the bullet, and then all of a sudden we just hear a crunch. And this kid picks up and holds in front of us Woomy's broken glasses.
Oh my god. Oh no.
And
That
then
is a
Woomy
big
attacked him with a pillow.
Honestly, he got lucky, honestly. Like my brother, he is very defensive with his glasses. Okay? I don't know why, cause like we have like 4 pairs. Like we have like 4 old pairs that I also had, right? Whenever this one kid, right? He broke his glass. He fell down, right? This one kid pushed him. He fell down, and he broke. And he what's it called? And his glasses broke too, right? And this was on like the playground, so like it's mulch, right? This isn't at temple, by the way. This is at school, at his school, right? So then my brother, he just attacks him. He literally went and he sucker punched him in the face. And then after that, my brother started crying because he thought he was gonna get in trouble from my parents. But then, like, it wasn't really his fault that he broke his glasses, so my parents didn't, like, do anything. They were just like, oh, that sucks.
Oh,
Oh,
well.
well. And he didn't get in trouble because he started crying, and the teachers thought that something happened between those two. So, yeah.
One time, Woomy got assaulted. I could have worded that better. One time, Woomy got choked.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's slightly better wording. That's slightly better.
Yeah, and then one time we almost all got crushed by a billboard. Same person.
Courtesy of, yeah, the same person.
Okay, so basically, I had something in mind, but like I forgot. Can you never mind. Okay, so keep going. Anyone have anything else to say? Some other pretty cool things?
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, same.
There's a lot of things that have happened, but one time at a separate lock-in, we all like there was a boy side and a girl side because there's both boys and girls that go to our church. Woomy wasn't here for this because she wasn't allowed to come to church. I'm not getting into that. So we were all like sleeping.
Huh?
What?
I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, she didn't do anything wrong. It was someone else that did something wrong, and then for her safety, she wasn't allowed to come back. Sounds
okay.
weird talking about a
Let me
church,
guess,
but
probably like something to do with the choking incident.
it did actually.
Let me guess, same kid? Same kid?
Yep.
Why can't they just, I don't know, ban the kid and let Rooney come back?
Yeah, that's what
They did for a week.
But then,
So
you know,
then this one kid decides he's gonna be smart or something, I don't know. And it's a boy, and he sneaks over and sleeps on the girl's side. And the teachers allowed this.
Then again, like, what is he gonna do there? Well, how old were you?
12, I think. So it was like a little over a year ago that happened.
Like the teacher. Then again, what is he gonna do? You know, what's the worst thing to do?
I should have yelled at him because he was like next to me and it was weird.
I'm like, was he doing anything weird to you? Probably not. So it's not really like, not that bad, you know. I get it because I kind of get it, but yeah. Well, I'm a dude, so I can't fully grasp it, but like still. Guess I can kind of get it.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah. Anyways, so we decided our temple, right? We decided to go to Sky Zone this one time, and right. So what we did was we had a sleepover the night before at the temple, and remember, this assembly, and we're in this assembly hall. The assembly hall is absolutely freaking huge. Have you ever been to that, what's it called, temple here in Robbinsville?
I've seen it, but I haven't been inside of it.
I think I've probably seen it.
Yeah, it's a very nice place, by the way. You should go see it, like, just like the temple. It's, like, mind-blowing when you first see it. Yeah, anyway, so, we decide that we're gonna, we have, like, a kids thing, right? Like, it's called, right? Like, there's, like, the adults, like, assembly thingy, right? And then we have, like, a kids thing always. That's the thing that I skipped. Remember when I went to boxes? So anyways, right? So our entire, like, kids thing, we decide that we're gonna go to Sky Zone, right? So what we do is our parents, right? So, oh yeah, so, we had a few chaperones, and so my parents dropped us, what's it called, me off, right, at the temple, and then what we did was we had a sleepover with pizza, and we stayed up really late, like until like 12, and then we had to get up at 6 in the morning, and we had to get up at 6 in the morning, which I mean, like, that kind of sucked, but yeah. So then we get up at 6 in the morning, we have breakfast, we do a couple, like, activities, like play, like, Gaga and stuff like that, and, like, yeah, anyway, so, after that, we finally go to Sky Zone, right? And there's, like, a lot of people there. And we, like, play at Sky Zone for an hour, and, like, all of us just, like, were on one team on dodgeball, and, like, and then, like, there was these other, like, 12 kids there, and we absolutely wrecked them. Like, all of us literally went, and, like, we were like all, like, coordinated. We were like a professional dodgeball team, honestly. It was kind of funny. Then again, I'm like, I don't know, somehow, but we somehow, like, coordinated it. So all at the same time, we'd like aim at a bunch of different kids, like, all at the same time. Like we just, like, know when to fire. Like, it was weird. Yeah, so then after that, what's it called? Then after that, we went to Dairy Queen, had some ice cream, and yeah, then we went home. It was a pretty nice time, it was really fun. Wholesome.
One time I saved my friend's life at
Oh my god.
church camp.
Tell me, please.
So, this still freaks me out. There's a beach right there. It's not really a beach. It's more like a beach that leads onto a lake. And we were like onto the beach, and we're going to, wow, I don't even know what I'm saying. All right, we're on the beach. We walk onto the beach. It's 10 p.m. We have a clear path. We walk onto the beach. We turn around to go back, and suddenly there's a sign there. And it's a big wooden sign. You couldn't miss it. So we're all looking at this sign. We're all looking at the front of the sign because it's funny, and, like, it's telling you not to put your diarrhea baby in the lake for some reason. I don't know why they had to add that rule. But my friend turns to go around to the back of the sign, and he almost walked straight into it because he wasn't paying attention. But then I stopped him right before he walked into it because on the front of the sign had just randomly appeared probably close to 500 sharp fish hooks.
Holy crap. Oh my god. Yeah, anyways. Do any of you, like, believe in ghosts? Because, I mean, like, personally, a little bit. I believe in ghosts a little bit. So, like, yeah. Do any of you, like, believe in ghosts and, like, spirits and stuff?
I believe in like some ghosts. I don't believe in, like, the Ghostbusters kind of stuff, but I believe that there's something after death. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like, yeah, there's definitely, like, something after death. That's 100% sure. Whether it's, like, actually, like, what they tell you is after death, or, like, something else, definitely something. Because, I mean, like, come on, for thousands of years, people just, like, keep telling you the same thing over and over again. There has to be something, okay?
Yeah.
There has to be something. Whether it's, like, being reborn and, like, going to heaven or going to hell or being a ghost. Whatever the hell it is, there's definitely something. So, yeah.
Yeah, there's got to be something. My mom was watching a documentary the other day that was, like, confirming something about the afterlife. I can't really describe it, but it's on Netflix. I don't know what it's called. You could probably find it. It's a good documentary. It's a series, actually.
Oh, but cool. What's it called?
I don't know. Let me look it up. Netflix documentary. It's called Surviving Death.
Oh, okay. So yeah. Anyways, what's your like freaky? Have you ever like played with a Ouija board? Just curious.
No, I haven't. I don't think
Yeah,
so.
me neither. Okay, everyone, this last story. Go.
Okay, I can tell a last story.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Sure. Definitely.
Okay, let me think. This is gonna be short, but one time, the first night of our sleepaway camp, we had dinner, and someone, I forget what her name was, but someone said, "Yeetus to the fetus." And for some reason, everyone at our table thought this was the most hilarious freaking thing ever. So we were laughing so hard, and we spilt 5 glasses of Kool-Aid, and I swear, if you go back to that church, then there's probably a red stain on the table that we were sitting at. That is the end of my story.
Okay, cool. So, anyways, yeah, that's pretty cool. A little funny, not gonna lie. So yeah.
Yeah.
One last thing, I just remembered. The dinners, the food we had at like our shibers. Oh my freaking god. Those things were godlike. Like the food they had, right? This one time they had this one thing, right? We had pasta, right? This pasta was like really good, right? And we had this thing, we call it not. It's basically like herb bread, but people called it not garlic bread because like it didn't have any garlic in it. So yeah, it's so good. Like it's unbelievably good. Like they crisp up the hell out of like a piece of bread, and then they put like a bunch of like oregano and like basil, like a few other things that we can't tell. Have no idea what it is. So yeah, it's great.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, so I guess that's the end of it.
Yeah. Okay. Cosmic, say bye, and
Bye.
see ya, everyone. Thank you for listening in. You guys are all amazing. See ya.